Cinema 6 is a collaborative process between the drama students and the media students to create a 6-minute short film.
Film, all the acting and what we've learned in the last year was very big and open. In film, it was just very quiet and you had to, really use your facial expressions to get the message across.
Previously we've done a lot of theatre stuff, and for theatre it's a lot more exaggerated and bigger movements, so it was different to try and tone it down to fit into a small lens for camera.
It's different because we have a set number of people who can help us. With other things we can always negotiate to maybe have someone help us with this or get extras in, where with this it was we have X amount of people, X amount of resources, X amount of time.
This project is like just a bigger project in general because you have to work with more people and it's a shown event, so it's just a lot more serious.
In a way, it was a little bit tougher because we had to get to know each other and know each other's strengths and weaknesses and that sort of stuff.
It was like a bigger project than what we've done previously with a bigger group of people.
And it's an interesting thing to have to keep that number in mind. When you're making the film, it's like, oh no, it's not 6 minutes, I've done it wrong.
Most challenging part are deadlines, like making sure that we had all of the footage done on time.
Just coming up with an original idea that just works and kind of flows.
There were a lot of shots that we had to do a lot of times because we just were like on a slightly wrong angle or moving slightly too fast or didn't leave enough space for editing or whatever.
I was trying to make it very serious and emotional. That was what I was striving for this time. Whereas previous films I've done, they're all about comedy and action,
Time management was the most challenging part, finding a way to make sure that we got every scene done in the amount of time we had.
We decided an idea, we went with it, we got like halfway through a script and then we went, no, scratch, start again.
Sometimes the hand's up here and then bam, it's down there. And there's nothing you can do about that. They can't just go back and film it straight away because it's an entirely different location.
I think that it's all challenging, but when you're kind of getting towards the end and just everything's not working and you've got a week to go and you have to refilm everything and everyone in your group wants to cry, you've kind of got to tell them all, look, there's a time to be sad and that time is now, but we're going to come back on Monday and have a positive attitude.
I thought it was really cool, because they seemed to know a lot that I obviously didn't about how to set up the camera and how to make different shots and use them to greatest effect. And that was really interesting.
I learnt a lot about things I didn't think I would, so cameras and basically how the whole behind the scenes stuff works, so it was a really rewarding experience.
It was really interesting because we got to see a lot of what happens on the other side of the camera, so it was really cool.
The drama students were excellent. They were there to work. They knew that they wanted to get the work done. They were very cooperative. They were also very funny. We had a good time.
It was interesting seeing them kind of act it out originally and then seeing the difference between then and then filming.
At the start it was a bit hard seeing, you just put in a group with random people that you've never known before. But I think it turned out really well. Everyone did their roles well and probably made some new friends.
Yeah, it was really good. They were really professional and it was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be.
I hope they see it and sort of go out like, yeah, I never thought about it like that.
I hope they'll be surprised at the ending.
Well, I'm hoping they'll find a bit of humor in it here and there, but not enough to take them away from the emotional aspect that I wanted to bring in.
Well, I hope it makes them think, but I also hope they enjoy it rather than hating it.
The story is simple, but also kind of, funny and a little bit, okay, so hopefully the audience enjoys it.
I hope the audience likes it.
From previous videos that we're watching, projects, we haven't really seen anything too similar, so we tried to go for a unique idea, so hope it impresses people.
I hope they'll like it a lot, because we put a lot of time and effort into the film and producing it.
Working with other people to create something that was not something I had done before and learning all these new skills.
The best part of the project was just seeing parts of my vision come together.
Oh, just making new friends and meeting new people.
The best part was probably when we filmed the last scene, just because it felt like we were finally getting there, like we're getting everything done.
It's really good in the way that it kind of provides real world experience, in the sense that we all have our own roles and we have to work as a team in order to produce, well, a film that's worthy of actual production. So yeah, it's a really good way of working together and just teamwork, I suppose.
Definitely seeing the final edit, like it's just incredible to see, to look at it and be like, look, I made that, we did that, like that's so cool.